Hi, my name's Josh, and I've been RVing for about 6 years. Full-time close to about 5, and then actually traveling around 3 years. I work for Implementation Engineers. They are a consulting company that helps in areas of manufacturing, aerospace, engineering, and things along those lines. My particular role is a senior operations consultant. My focus is in data analysis, business intelligence, databases, and so forth. I've worked remotely since I've started, about a year or so now. Now, prior to working for Implementation Engineers, I did work for another company, which also allowed me to be remote, in which case I did have multiple roles involved, starting off as a senior analyst into a more managerial role with a team of about 5 other analysts underneath me. My main role is supporting reports, gathering information, and then developing that information to something that is workable for the client. The software that I use in order to help facilitate our meetings and work remotely, definitely Teams is the main one as far as video conferencing. Sometimes, depending on the client, we'll use Zoom. Office 365 is a major platform for us, in which case we have the SharePoint set up in order for us to share documentation. And being that my role is in the data analysis reporting, I use PowerBI, Tableau, and other reporting-based applications. I'm pulling in gigabytes worth of information from servers that are either cloud-based or on-premise that I can access through remotely. That is a very data-intensive type of responsibility. Well, internet connectivity is a big thing, especially for RVers. And so some of the things that I've done in order to solve for that is I make sure that my actual laptop that I use for work has LTE service on it. So anytime when I'm out and about, I'm able to still connect without having to rely on a Wi-Fi connection on someone else. That allows me to control the amount of bandwidth and connectivity that I have. But once I'm in my rig, within my own system, I've actually gone through a lot of upgrades in order to make sure that I keep the latency down as much as possible and the connectivity up. So previously, I actually had quite a few hotspots and everything in place. One that was specifically for personal use, and then a dedicated hotspot that was for my computer. Now what I have set up is a little bit more robust, and so I still have redundancies in place, but I have more of a home internet 5G service that I've have done extensive research on to give me my connectivity, which that is upwards of, almost gigabytes as far as data transfer ability. So there are certain instances where shore power is not available to us. So in those particular cases, what I do, I've actually have it set up in my truck, an inverter system that I can connect to, and then I'll sit in the truck and I'll get what I need to do as far as that's concerned. Definitely utilizing the backgrounds for team meetings and things along those lines in order to kind of help hide the environment, but ultimately still have the ability to communicate. I usually don't have any issues as far as having road noise or anything along those lines in play, just because I have noise cancellations that I put in as far as my earpieces and everything to help phase all that out. Ultimately, I've actually rarely or never really have missed a call or meeting as a result of being on the road by any means. I always make that accommodations. If I can't do video, I communicate to the individual parties that I can't do a video right now, but I am free to do desktop shares in order to communicate, present, anything along those lines. And same thing even for bandwidth reasons and everything. That's just not something that's captured just for when you're on the road, but even in a home base, if you have bandwidth reasons, those times is when I'll say, hey, I can't do video calls right now because of internet reasons, and then be able to move forward and have the bandwidth I need to present the content or have to communicate what I need to communicate.